You're not lazy. You're just stuck in a loop of visible habits, the kind that look good on TikTok, but don't actually change your life. Want the truth? The ultra-successful practice invisible habits, subtle, quiet, behind-the-scenes routines that build unstoppable momentum. Let's pull back the curtain. These are the 5 invisible habits successful people swear by, but never post about. We live in a world where everything is performance. Morning routines are filtered, wins are posted, failures are edited out. But true transformation? It doesn't happen under the spotlight. It happens in silence, in consistency. If you're chasing success, don't copy what looks impressive. Do what actually works, whether the world sees it or not. Let's dive in. Habit number 1. The daily debrief. Ultra-successful people reflect, not once a year, but daily. Not in a journal filled with inspirational quotes. In a quiet, honest check-in. What worked today? What wasted my time? What did I avoid? And why? It's a 5-minute process. No fluff, no likes, just clarity. This habit builds self-awareness fast. And self-awareness? That's the multiplier of all personal growth. Do it for 30 days, and you'll outperform your old self 10 times. Habit number 2, asymmetric focus. Here's a mindset shift the rich and successful understand. Not all actions are equal. Ultra-successful people focus on leverage, small efforts that produce massive results. They ask, what 20% of my tasks create 80% of my results? Then, they cut the rest. This means saying no more often than yes. This means focusing on building relationships instead of chasing followers, crafting deep work blocks instead of replying to every DM, scaling one idea rather than starting 10. The average person is busy. The successful are strategic. Habit number 3, micro-rehearsals. Want to master confidence, presentations, or difficult conversations? Don't wait for the moment to be ready. Practice it, quietly. Ultra-successful people rehearse micro-moments. Practicing their pitch in the shower, repeating key phrases in the mirror, role-playing difficult talks in their head. It sounds odd, but it rewires your brain for success under pressure. Confidence isn't charisma, it's preparation without the audience. Athletes visualize, actors rehearse. Why shouldn't you? Habit number 4, friction removal. Motivation fades. That's why ultra-successful people don't rely on it. Instead, they remove friction from their environment. Want to read more? Leave a book on your pillow. Want to work out? Lay out your shoes the night before. Want to journal? Keep a pen next to your coffee. It's not about willpower. It's about design. Every habit becomes easier when the path is clear. Successful people don't force success. They make it the default. Habit number 5, reward reinforcement. Everyone talks about discipline. Few talk about dopamine. Ultra-successful people reward the process, not just the outcome. After deep work, they take a mindful break. After a hard workout, they savor something they enjoy. After hitting goals, they pause and celebrate, even quietly. Why? Because it wires the brain to want to repeat the behavior. If your habits don't feel good, your brain will reject them. Discipline is powerful, but pairing it with smart, small rewards, that's addictive and sustainable. The quick bonus before we close. Habit, strategic silence. The best don't overshare. They don't explain their every move. They protect their goals until they're real. Why? Because sharing too early gives you fake dopamine, and that makes your brain feel like you already achieved something when you haven't. Protect your energy. Let results do the talking. These invisible habits won't go viral, but they will change your life. Start with just one. Make it part of your routine. Not for the camera, but for your character. Now it's your turn. Which habit are you going to start today? Drop it in the comments. I read every one. And if this video gave you clarity, motivation, or even a little spark, hit like, subscribe, and explore one of these 2 next moves. Checkmark the Daily Discipline playlist for those ready to build real consistency. The Mindset Motivation playlist, if you're hungry to think bigger, do better, and win faster. Choose your next move wisely. It could change everything.